Okay, let's see if this works. Please don't glitch on me, YouTube. Don't suck like that. Maybe it's because of their new system. I see something new on my page, the gold thing. Maybe that's what's causing it. Hey, Nola. Maybe that's what's causing the glitches. They keep messing around with stuff they don't even be messed around with. Hey, Payday. Sorry, guys. YouTube was acting funky. Hey, do. Hello again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know. They're weird. I'm noticing something on my chat page with the gold thing. Maybe that's what's causing the glitch. Stop messing around with things, YouTube. Leave it alone. Hello again, Susie. Hi. Yeah, it's not my fault. Still, though, I don't want my show to suck. Hello, Angela. We'll wait a few minutes to get everybody back in here before I start again, like where we left off with the reading. Welcome, everybody. Let's wait a couple of minutes for people to come in here. That way I don't have to go back over the cards again. So, like, YouTube was glitching up real bad. I think that fixed it. I think restarting did fix it. So you're listening and lurking. So, like, I'm for those that are just walking in that weren't here during part 1, I am starting with Salah. It might be there's no bad weather here though. That's the weird thing. I'm starting with Salah. I normally start with Foodie, but Spirit is telling me go with Salah first. Hi, Fairy Nymph. Spirit is saying start with him. We need to know how he's feeling. Thank you, Rena. I'm sorry about the glitches before. I hate that when YouTube screws around with you. Anyway, so where are we at with Salah? Where are we at? Well, we are is the star card. We're here. We're starting here. Oh, you kept getting kicked. So YouTube is dumb right now. Boo, YouTube. Boo. People getting kicked out of Yava's live stream. Boo. So the star card. He doesn't see the capacity for progress here. He's not seeing forward movement with Chantal. He's not seeing a sense of forward movement. He's seeing backward. Like she's sliding backwards. You know what, Elle? I don't know. I did notice something new on my chat. Like right now it says like you can add a goal. Maybe they're changing around the coding. I don't know. But they keep messing with things and adding bells and whistles that don't need to be there. Jeez. So this is how he sees Chantal. She's the star, but there's no true fortune. There's no true success. It's just treading water. You know, you've got 2 holes and you're taking water from one hole and putting it into another hole. And so neither hole is going to ever get completely full. There's never going to be an abundance of water. It's just enough to drink so you don't get too thirsty. So it's like this is how he feels about her. It's like the money is tight. And the money is very, very tight. Like she's suffering, he's suffering right along with her. And notice the guy in the picture is looking up at the pentacles. Not so much the female, but the male looking up at the pentacles. And the feeling is, where's the money? Where is the money? Like wanting the money, wishing for the money, but the money isn't there. The money is not there. So it's like this wistful, waiting for the money, hoping for the money. I think she might have made some promises to Salah to give him money, but you know, like those promises are unfulfilled. So like he's frustrated. I feel like he's very frustrated. Then we have the Fool card for him. Like he wants to live a carefree life. He like you know what? I think I just answered the question, cat lady. He wants to live a carefree life. This is who he wants to be. The carefree fool. Not a care in the world, nothing holding him back, nothing restricting him, no obligations, no hard labor. It's just la 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 la. He wants to be the fool. The happy-go-lucky fool. This is what he wants to be. But he can't be that because of this. You can't be a fool with a ball and chain around your ankle. So like he's longing to be this. He wants to walk in the sun. He wants to be carefree. He wants to see the sun again because like she's getting to be too much. Way too much. Oh no. Yikes. Yeah, he's definitely feeling powerful. He is definitely feeling very powerful. Like he's got the power. And not in a good way. He's got the power. Like I said, I don't feel red hot rage within him. I feel like a sense of it's cold. He's angry, but it's a cold anger. Very, I've got the power and I don't care about you. I have absolutely no care for you. I'm about myself and what I want and what I need, and whatever happens to you, I don't give a crap. So, hey, Granny Noodles. So it's like he's got the power. And look at the two females chained in front of him. Like he's just like, I'm not enslaved to you. You're enslaved to me. You're under my control because I said so. So, yeah, like he's feeling very powerful right now. Like he's not happy about what she did on Long Cow Live, but the balance of power shifted back to him, at least temporarily, because of what she did. And that does make him happy. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands. Excuse me, we've got the Knight of Wands. We've also got the Knight of Pentacles. All right, I need another card just to clarify. Ooh, uh-oh. We'll get to it. All right, Knight of Wands, what do you want to tell me? The Knight of Wands, what are you saying? I think on the personal front, hey Karen, hey Gigi, I think on his side, his personal side, like his side of the fence, he's moving and shaking. He's getting some stuff done. He's got something in the works for himself. But when it comes to Chantal, because this horse, the Knight of Pentacles, represents him. He's like, I'm not riding around. I'm not moving to help you. I'm just going to sit on the horse and collect my money. So when it comes to Chantal, he's going to sit on the horse in an almost, like aggressive way. And so Spirit is saying the feeling is, where's my money, bitch? Like hand out, where's my money? Bitch better have my money. That's the feeling from this card. Bitch better have my money. Like he's over there getting stuff done for himself because this card faces away from her card. Like these cards are in two different directions. Let me show you. So you've got the Knight of Wands. Hey, Mags. Oh, hold on a second. Like this is how they were laid out. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Notice they're going in two different directions, and the horses even look different. So he's like, I'll do for myself. I will ride for myself. I'll put all the creativity and energy into myself, but none for her. None for her. None for you. Nothing for you, Chantal. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Because this came up after. This came up after. Chantal, he wants you to go home. He wants you to go home. Like he's ready to send your ass home. He's ready. He don't care. Moonface Pondu, hello. He's ready. He's ready. He's like, get your ass home, Chantal. He's ready to send her ass home. All right. Oh, interesting. So the next card down are the Magician card and the Hierophant. Something's up. Something is definitely up. Like there's something afoot with a Magician and the Hierophant. Yeesh, I need another one. Can I have another one, please? Okay. Yikes. What are you doing, Salah? Like I think he's trying to manifest something. There's something in the works. Like notice the Magician is alone. He doesn't have an accomplice. The Magician is alone. Like he is trying to manifest something for himself. And he needs to be careful though. With the Hierophant, he needs to be very careful. Whatever he's doing, he better be careful. This feels very authoritative, very legal. Yikes. Like he needs to be careful of the law. Whatever it is, he just something above his authority. He might have a brush with that. Then we have the 8 of Swords. He feels stuck. He's gonna be feeling stuck. He's feeling power right now, but he feels stuck with her. He feels powerful. He's got power over her, but he doesn't have enough power to get rid of her. Like I think he's still trying to figure out, like, how do I get rid of her? Not in a unalive her sense, just like, how do I separate myself from this crazy psycho bitch without her trashing me and my family and the family name all over the internet for the next 20 years? So like he feels stuck on how to get completely away from Chantal. Like he's not free yet. Yeah, you know what? Payday, listen, we don't have to untie this shit. Karma is doing all the work for us. Haven't you guys noticed over the past few years how things have progressed? Haven't you noticed? Sometimes karma works slow, but it works. It takes its own time. It sometimes does not give a Mike Tyson knockout punch. It takes a while. It takes a while. And it's taken a while with Chantal. Spirit's job is to guide us on the right path to where we are the best selves we can be. And it takes a look around at the things you do. And Chantal, her ego is getting in the way of her learning, of her being connected to her higher self. So it's like, this just won't do. We're going to tear down her ego tile once and for all. We're going to tear it all the way down. So what matters to Chantal? Food, men, money. Money especially, because it keeps the other two going. Her money has been going down. Her views have been going down. People are less interested in her content. So you eliminate one, then the other two are going to follow. Hello, she's lit. So it's like, Karma's been at work, y'all. Karma's been at the party the whole time. Y'all just didn't see her walk in, but I did. She sat down at the corner table in the back, had herself a glass of red wine. She was texting Justice across the room saying, do you see this shit? And Justice said, yeah, I see it. I'm taking notes right now. And I'm going to go home and put them in my file when we're done. And we'll figure out what to do from here. So it's like, what do you think is more torturous for Chantal? Door number one, she loses her channel completely in one day. Or door number two, the channel stays up and there's nothing she can do to make money on it. Think about that. Which is more painful? Losing something all at once, or having it, but no matter what you do, you can't resurrect it? I would think that having the channel still around, not taken away, and it keeps losing money and people become more and more bored is the more torturous thing. I know that, Elle. So going back to the reading for just a minute, y'all. He feels a sense of being stuck. Like he feels powerful because he has a bit of control over her, but he feels stuck. He's like, I don't know how to separate myself completely from her. Like you know, he's looking for his strength. You know, he's looking for his strength, but he's not. He's looking for. He feels like he's put himself in a position where he's let himself get controlled by a woman and a woman's money. Like this is how he literally feels like a dog being petted by somebody. And he allowed this and he brought this on himself, and that's the arrangement. But he's not liking it right now. It doesn't feel good. He sees the disadvantages now. He's like, this, I thought this was cool, but now that I've got a taste of it, I've gotten the evil taste of it. I don't like the taste in my mouth. He's not liking it. Oh, hold on. All right. So he's looking for some kind of partnership where instead of being controlled, like there's whatever partnership he's looking for, he's looking for equal standing. Notice the lion with the wings is above both people, like they're shoulder to shoulder. He's not looking to be controlled by anybody anymore. He wants to have a partner that he's shoulder to shoulder with. You know, equal measure for equal measure. Does that make sense? Like if I'm going to be with somebody, I'm going to be with somebody that I am eye to eye with. I'm not going to be above them. I'm not going to be below them. I'm going to be shoulder to shoulder with them. Like as the strength is over both their heads. And that makes a true partnership. Yeah, with another woman. That's right. Not Foodie. He's looking for his equal, whoever that is. We got the Knight of Cups. So he's with the Knight of Cups. I feel like the Knight of Cups, notice the Knight has wings on his helmet. Like his whatever his ambitions are, whatever his thoughts are, creativity is, it looks like those thoughts are ready to take flight. Like this is somebody in motion with a cup ready, saying, I'm ready to have my cup filled. Like I am moving on this horse. This horse is not standing still. So the horse is ready to take off. Like he's ready to do his own thing. He's ready to find his own way. But before that happens, he's going to have to, he's got to pick and choose your battles. He's got to pick his battle very carefully. He's got two swords. He's got to figure out which sword am I going to hold on to, because I can't hold on to both. I can't fight, both directions at the same time. And right now he's just kind of stuck about what to do about the Foodie battle. So there's those cards. Let's put those away for a minute. Yeah, I love Neo Tarot. She's awesome. Y'all sub up to Neo. Oh, hold on. We got more cards coming. Spirit told me to keep going. Yeah, he's going to have, he's going to have a battle. The conflicts between Chantal and Salah are far from over. They're far from over. He's going to be fighting her every step of the way. Every step of the way. The more he pushes her, the more she's going to push back. Whew. All right. What else we got here? Yikes. Yeah, so Chantal, like the cup is, everything that's going in the cup is coming out. I feel like the bird putting the wafer or something in the cup, like everything going into the cup is quickly coming out. It's like with the first few cards, like the person, like the star card, the water going from one hole to the other hole, like anything going into the cup is coming out. It's not staying in, which is going to lead to him getting pissed off and fighting with her, which is going to lead to him acting more like a tyrant with the Emperor card. Like he's going to get more and more angry. He's going to get pissed off. You know, it looks like he and Foodie are going to butt heads. Like they're going to have a tug of war about who makes the money and who pays the money. And he's going to be doing he's going to be like looking around more aggressively for things to do. And he's going to get overwhelmed. But he's going to be leaning on the Queen of Wands. There's a Queen of Wands in here somewhere. Talk to me about the Queen of Wands. Who is she? What is she doing? Oh. So whoever the Queen of Wands is, like there's some kind of partnership going on here. Like he's in talks with somebody. This Queen of Wands, she's a brunette. She's very nurturing. She's very caring. And he's talking to her about money matters. Like he's in talks with this Queen of Wands. Okay, tell me about this. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. I'm curious. Yeah, whatever's going on with the Queen of Wands, she's talking money with him. Like maybe there's some kind of business deal, business transaction, something financial. Like I feel like there's been some money matters discussed between the two. Like maybe is something like she's been discussing money with him. Oh, and we also got a Queen of Cups. So he's talking to some people, y'all. He got the Queen of Cups. He got the Queen of Wands. Like he's involving himself with some people that are like, look, you want money? Let us bring you in. He's connected. He's talking to people that have money. Hi, Zuli. Because he's tired of relying on Chantal. So it's like he must be in contact with people that are like, we've got money. We know how to make money. So like you come over here and we'll teach you how to do it. All right, hold on. Looking. Oh, you're so stubborn, Salah. You're so stupid. He still sees potential in Chantal. He still sees potential in her as far as he knows that she's not doing well, but it's like there's a part of him that doesn't want to walk away from her. Like he's afraid if he jumps off the Chantal train, the moment that he does that, that's when she'll start making money. And then he's going to be kicking himself. Like he's got his bumps and bruises from Chantal, but he's like, I'm not moving away from my post. I'm guarding it. Like those are not my wands, but yet they are because I've been here for 3 years. So therefore they're rightfully mine. So he's stubborn. Like he wants to be the King of Cups. Okay. He wants to be the King of Cups. And he is spinning himself up and she's spinning him with all kinds of bullshit about the promises. These are things that he wants for himself. These are all the promises she keeps telling him and all the things he keeps hoping for, but they're both fucking stupid because the things that they're doing will guarantee they will never get them. You know, it's like it's whatever it is they're playing is not going to work. All right. So he, again, there's going to be more talks with the King of Wands. He's connected to people that got the money with the Ace of Wands. They got the ideas, but hello, Chantal. Hello. Like, she's got him seduced into that free, easy, carefree, you don't have to work lifestyle, and he won't walk away from it. He won't walk away. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Pay attention to Salah. The Wheel of Fortune is looking at you. It's saying, like, this is up to you. If you want that wheel to turn, you got to break it first. You got to break the toxic wheel. And there's going to be fights. There's going to be fights. Like, they're going to go back and forth for a while, and then he's going to have his fill, I think. Yeah, there's going to be a conflict and celebration, 3 of Cups. So, like, I think he's trying to tear himself away from Chantal, y'all. I think he really is. Like, he is, but he isn't. He's halfway there. He's not all the way there. Every time she pisses him off, he gets a little bit more there. He's seeing through her shit. He is seeing through her lies. He's seeing through her games, but he's not ready. He's not ready to make the jump. He's not ready yet. He's not reached his limit. He's not. So guess what? We're going to, what's the tea cards? We've got what's the tea? Okay. I love my tea decks. They always tattletale on Chantal. Everybody say hi to Chantal, because you know she watches my tarot reacts. Hi, Chantal, you fake phony victim. No $5,000 paycheck for you, bitch. Love that for you. So let's do some cards on Salah, like what he's feeling, what's going on. Yeah, the soap opera is ridiculous. All right. So what does he want to say? What does he want to say to Chantal? Like, what is his point of view? I gave up $5,000 on Locale Live for you. I saw something funny that had me laughing for a minute. I saw that Keemstar, drama alert, he went into Yaba's live and he sent Yaba $100 super chat. You know that had to make Chantal mad. She was probably raging for an hour over that. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. That was amazing. I lolled. Like, she spent so much time in the Discord and the live chat just trying to worm her way into Locale Live, and then Girl World goes on there and they want to bring Yaba on Locale Queens, and Keemstar sending her money. Yes. I love it. I think that's fantastic. All right. So what are some further thoughts? Moonface, I can hear her bellow out, what the F? You know what? I bet she ripped all 5 of her hairs out. She probably ripped all 5 of her hairs out. So what have you got to say? Slaw. Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow that panel down. All right. Come on, Salah. Talk to us, sir. What do you want to say? What is it? What's your point of view? Like, how are you looking at... Ooh, slippery card, sorry. And I got nails now. What would you like to say to Foodie? Yeah, if you guys want to give a thumbs up for the stream, I would really appreciate that. That way other people can find my channel and maybe enjoy the tarot lives as much as you guys do. You know, you don't have to if you don't want to. Do what you want to do. But it does help for people to find my channel. So thank you very much for those of you that are doing the thumbs up, and really appreciate that. All right. We're almost there. I promise. All right. We're ready. Oh, no. You're kidding. Oh, that's fantastic. So... What? I was asking, how do you feel about Chantal? Like, what are his thoughts on Chantal? He feels like she ain't shit. First card down, you ain't shit. So however she talked herself up to him and the promises she made, he's looking at her like, you ain't shit. You're nobody. You ain't got no money. You're broke, bitch. You ain't shit. I'm telling you, our boy's feeling himself. He's like, you're a burden. You ain't shit. You are nothing. You're nobody. You're going nowhere. You're a burden. You ain't shit. Like Spirit is saying he's losing his fear of her. Like who she is, and oh my God, like he used to just be in awe of her big channel and all that stuff. But now he's realizing like she doesn't have nearly the power that she portrayed herself to have. You know, it's like he's just realizing she ain't nothing. 100K channel, so what? Like, you ain't shit. Oh, and he sees her fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. So not only does he think that she ain't shit, he acknowledges that she's a fake flexer. That she flexes about having money when she has no money. He's like, you ain't got nothing, lady. You ain't got nothing. You fake flexing, buying subs, buying ass. So he acknowledges that she is a fake flexer, that she portrays herself. He sees through the veil. For a long time, he couldn't see through the veil. Now the veil is gone. It's gone. He can see her. He's like, okay, now I know what I'm dealing with. Now he's trying to figure out how to get rid of her. Not that way, but you guys know. Hey, Sour Cat Lemon. Okay, so, all right. Let's see. He's also acknowledging that Chantal, like he's Sean Robertson. What is the name of this deck? It is called, sir, the What's the Tea deck. What's the Tea? If you'd like to get it, it's the What's the Tea deck. It's an awesome deck, by the way. He acknowledges that Chantal, she was a queen. She was trying to be a queen rising, stepping into power, praised, coming up in the spotlight. Like she tries to rise up. Like she thought she'd be a queen rising. And she just tried out for the lolcow queens. She thought she'd be the queen on the panel. But Chantal sees herself as, I had the crown once on my head. I can get it back. I just won't wear it on my channel with Girl World, but I can still wear a crown somewhere. So like she is all about herself. She's not all about, I'm a queen and I want a king sitting next to me. No, she's all about herself. She wants to sit on the throne alone. Hi, T-Bird. So like she wants to step into power, but it's power that she does not want to share. Like me, 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 me. What about me? I love when Frenchie does that. It cracks me up so much. What about me? So, yeah, like she's all about herself. She's concerned about wearing the crown, showing off the crown. She doesn't want to share the spotlight with a king. That he also acknowledges that she's always fishing for comments, that she is way too preoccupied with YouTube, with Instagram, with TikTok. Like she's always like she's fishing. She goes to the social media watering hole and she's always fishing for comments, looking to see what people are saying about her. I feel like the word is obsession. She is obsessed with finding out everything about her that everybody is saying about her. Like she spends so much time doing that. Like she's literally, it's Spirit is saying it's an addiction. It is, it's an addiction. $99 fupas, but it itchy one. No. I love y'all with your crazy names. Y'all crack me up. That is amazing. Thumbs up to that name. God, you guys are good. But she's literally addicted to the internet. She's addicted to the internet. It's an addiction for her, an obsession. And like she's just fishing for comments, any comments everywhere. Like Spirit is saying she look anything with the hashtag Foodie Beauty on Twitter, she looks at it. Anything on YouTube with her name, she looks at it. She doesn't care. She's got Spirit is saying she's got a playlist of, she'll find something with her name and put it on the playlist and watch it. Like she's deep down that hole. She watches everything about her. Everything. Like she does nothing else with her time. Ooh. Uh-oh. With this shine card, your light irritates their demons. He acknowledges that she's got a lot of darkness inside of her that even she hasn't acknowledged. She doesn't want to face. And because of him being in close proximity to her, like what little bit of light he has, like she's trying to basically borrow off of it and suck it away for herself. Thank you, 99. Love your name, man. I love you, man. I give you a Bud Light, but I don't drink beer. Oh, this is interesting. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. So he's also acknowledging that she is sick. Something is wrong with Foodie, and he knows that something is wrong with Foodie. With this card, I feel like he knows that she's sick because she often has him go out and get things for her for whatever it is that's wrong. So like he's got an idea of how sick she is. Like there's I know this card is about sexual infection, but it also I feel like it has to do with medical. Like this has to do with her medical issues. So like maybe she goes to him and says, "I need this and I need that, and please go find this for me because this and this is wrong." So like he gets an idea of what's wrong with her based on what she asked him to go get. So it's like I feel like he's always forever bringing her medications and vitamins and things like that. So he knows that her health is bad. He has to know because she's involving him in like just trying to manage the pain. Right now he feels like he's too busy winning. Like I said, he feels very powerful, like he just won something. Like I win. Y'all ready? There's a dirty offer on the table. There is a dirty offer on the table for Salah. Really? Who's doing the dirty offer? Talk to me. Okay. So there is a dirty offer. Chantal. But this offer was made and it is dirty. I believe it was from Foodie. Dirty offer. But guess what? He's a grudge holder. He's a grudge holder. Like she's trying, I feel like she's trying to entice him to not leave, to not cut things off. But he's a grudge holder. Like he's like, hey, I don't care how much money you try to give me. I'm not going to forget what you said. I'm not going to forget what you did. So like he's holding a grudge. He's not giving in. He's like, no. Hold on. Let's see. He's also digging around for dirt on somebody, looking for dirt on you or vice versa. So he's looking around for stuff on her. Let's see. He also acknowledges that she's a dirt digger. She looks for dirt on people. Like she'll rummage through the dust looking for even the smallest nuggets of anything to use against somebody to have a gotcha moment. That Chantal is into him, but she's a liar. Never has the facts, makes stuff up, lies. So he acknowledges that she's a rotten apple. She's a shit apple. He's unfazed. He's unfazed right now. He's been doing a lot of reflecting. He does have a bad reputation though, and so does she. Like they both do. Oh. There are some money issues, definite money issues. But there might be some kind of jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. So there might be an influx of money somewhere from somebody. And that kind of plays into the reading I just did on him, where he's connected to different people. And they're trying to pull him into some kind of money deal, money transaction. So that might turn the tide of things. And he's using scarcity tactics on Foodie. Like, I'm not around, trying to withhold money from her. He's using scarcity tactics and he's playing chess on her happy ass. Although I don't think that's going to work. Carless, no car, repo, car issues. There might be some car issues soon. Oh. So he's crying over somebody. And why is he crying? Because of the love triangle. He's got his eye on multiple people. This man's got his head on a swivel. He's playing some people left and right. And he is running. What are you running from? Talk to me. Bad habits. He's running from Chantal because of her bad habits. Like he's getting sucked into her addiction and it's affecting him. It is affecting him, but he's trying to act unbothered. And he's moving in silence. He is moving in silence. But he's moving. Oh, this just happened. This just happened. She just took his wallet. She just took his wallet. She was a thief. She took his wallet. Oh, be careful, Salah, because she might have found evidence of a love affair in that wallet. I said this in my react, y'all. I feel that Foodie took the wallet not just for the money, but because she wanted to snoop all through that wallet. What do y'all think? She could have taken the cash out and run. Why did she take the entire freaking wallet? She's snooping through his phone. Why wouldn't she go through his wallet looking for like a business card or a phone number? I think she took his wallet looking through it. I really do. And he's all fake smiles. Everything's okay when it's not. So she's been trying to give him money. But somebody's got a screenshot. Like somebody's gathering up some screenshots. And talking shit. Somebody's talking shit. Somebody's going to be talking shit. Because he's a broke ass. They're going to be talking shit on each other. Or she's going to be talking shit on him. So he's been hustling and making it rain, focused on himself getting it. So you guys get the basic idea of Salah. Like he's making his own moves behind the background because he's sick of being on a leash with her. He's not happy. How does he visit the doctor and get meds from her? He might know some street dealers, or he might have connections and just pay them some money off the books to give him stuff. I mean, there's different ways of going about things. So now that we've done him, let's move on to Chantal. Let me look for the proper deck. Where is there's one deck in particular I'm looking for. Y'all give me a second. Where the heck did it go? Reflections. Nope. Oh, hello. Yes, we like it. So I really love this deck, y'all. The Light Seers Tarot. Highly recommend this deck. I got it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like it. But it's really grown on me. I love the imagery on these cards. They really speak to me. So it's like the regular tarot, but the imagery is a lot different, as you can see. The Emperor. So what's the energy on Chantal? And for those of you that are enjoying the tarot reading, if you can please give a thumbs up to my stream, I would really appreciate that. And if you'd like to sub up to my channel, would love to have you aboard. You don't have to do anything you don't want to, but giving a thumbs up to the stream would help other people find my channel, and they can enjoy the tarot readings as well. And thank you very much for those that do that. So, all right, what's the energy on Chantal? Let's see. She's tired. Energy is so tired. She's tired of the facade. Like this is what Spirit is telling me. She's tired of the facade. It's not even worth it to her anymore. It used to be fun. It used to be profitable to wear that mask. But it's not profitable anymore. Like all the fun is gone. All the thrill is gone. Like she's getting tired of this facade. She's doing it to do it right now, but she's like, I don't like it. She wants to cut loose. She desperately wants to cut loose. All right. So what's the tea on Foodie? For those of you that watch the Neo Tarot reading, this Neo and I have both been picking up, and even Melissa Gold Tarot, different tarot readers, we've been picking up that Chantal's been messing around with things spiritually that she should not be messing around with. Magical things. I'm going to say it again, Foodie. Leave that stuff alone. You don't have respect for the spiritual world. You haven't learned about the spiritual world. As a matter of fact, you've been very disrespectful to the spiritual world by being very disrespectful to a faith. How can you expect that the spiritual world is going to give you anything that you want with you acting like that? If you're doing rituals, or if you're having other people doing rituals on your behalf and you think that saves you from any kind of damage coming at you, wrong, because it's your intention. You started it. You will be involved in the damage. Stop fucking around with the spiritual world. You hear me? Quit that. Not because I told you to, because if you don't, whatever you're trying to do is going to boomerang and hit you right in the ass. Leave that stuff alone. Trust me, you don't want to play with that. You try to play with the spirit world, and the spirit world will not play with you. The spirit world will not play with you. All right, let me pick up these cards, and my cards just went everywhere. All right, going back to that. Sorry for that intense moment, y'all. It's just, it's amazing how disrespectful she is to the spiritual world. And then she turns around and expects that it's going to give her what she's asking of it. Based on what? If you're not connected to your higher self and you don't have good energy and you don't have good intention, how can you get what you want? And by the way, Foodie, if you got people helping you on the magic realm, you got people assisting you, yeah, you might want to stop going to them. Seriously. Stop calling upon people to help you. They're not of much help. Their energy is fucked up. Yeah, you don't know. Do you really know those people you're going to? How can you really trust them that they're doing things on your behalf completely? How do you know that you won't get fucked up in the process? I'm just saying, just think about this stuff. Hey, just a sub. All right, we're going on to Foodie. Y'all are here for Foodie. I'm here to give you Foodie. Let's go on to Miss Foodie. It's her turn. She's up to bat. All right, Chantal. I'm getting a picture in my mind of Chantal with her lips sealed. I'm feeling like her lips have been sealed. Not in a violent way, just like shut your mouth. Like whatever it is, she can't talk on it. Like shh. Somebody has shushed her. Somebody has shushed her. That probably won't last long, but somebody for now has shushed her. All right. She can't be shushed for long, Jet, but I feel right now like she's on edge because the balance of power is in his favor, not hers. And for now, she's being compliant. That's not going to last long, but for now, she's being compliant because she knows he's angry. And she's waiting for his anger to cool down before she pulls any nonsense. I don't think he does, Karen. But you know what? You know what? Listen, if Chantal is doing something of a dark magic nature, and y'all don't freak out. Listen, I was ordained into a coven over 20 years ago as a witch. I went through the ritual, and that doesn't mean I'm satanic. Witches are not satanic. We don't worship a devil or anything like that. I am Wiccan, but I'm an actual witch. And one thing about magic that you guys should know, when it comes to doing rituals and spells, you're working with your own energy and the energy of things around you. And Foodie's battery is depleted. There's no energy in it. Like, her battery is dead. That's why she's going to other people. She can't do stuff on her own, even if she wanted to. She can't. She's got no power. So it's like, even if she tries to do something, like, there's no juice left in the battery. So whatever she's doing is not going to work, and it's going to boomerang back on her. And when I look at Foodie, honestly, y'all, like, she's not just physically sick. We can see that. She is also spiritually sick. Her spirit is sick. It's a different kind of sick. You can see it on her. Anybody who's spiritually sensitive, you guys can tell. She's not just physically ill in body. She's spiritually sick. She's weak. Her spirit is sick. It's very, very sick. Like, her spirit is depleted. Yep. Cautious observer. You know, love of dog, I agree. It's like to talk about other people's karma. That's dangerous. You know what karma is, y'all? Karma is, it's a collector. That's what karma is. It's a collector. Think of it as a collector, the way that somebody would collect, say, postage stamps or jewelry or dolls. It's a collector. It collects all the things you do. It collects your intention, your energy, all of it. It collects it and puts it in a vault. And most times, all of us, we have like a mixture of good and bad. Foodie's vault has way too much bad and not enough good. And that's why Spirit is stepping in and saying, this just simply will not do. We have to fix this imbalance. She's all about the taking and not enough about the giving. So her collection is not a good collection. All right, moving on to Foodie. I keep talking. I'm sorry I get sidetracked. I apologize. Let's go on to Foodie. What do the cards have to say about Miss Foodie? Like, any insight to Chantal? Oop. These cards do not want to stir put. All right. All right. What do you want to tell us about Chantal? Okay. We got the Page of Cups. I love the imagery on these cards. There's the Page of Cups. What do you want to tell me? Chantal. She's under the belief that if you think about something, like somebody said it recently, and I forget who said it, so forgive me if I can't credit this person. Somebody said that she's kind of doing the, you guys ever see the movie The Secret, The Law of Attraction? She's doing it in a very toxic way. Like if you think about something, if you focus on it, it'll come to you. She's kind of doing a toxic version of that. Like if I sit here and I think about the things that I want, I can manifest those things. Even if those things are not good for me and I don't need them, just like she's trying to manifest things. Like she thinks that by the power of thought alone, that will manifest what she wants. It's even if you want something and you do a ritual or a spell, you have to follow it up with action. You can't just sit in your house and say, I want $1,000,000. Okay, so you want $1,000,000. Well, how's the money going to get to you if you're not going out and working? How could it possibly reach you? But she's all about, let me just sit here and manifest things with my thoughts. Yeah, but you're not a wizard. So how's that going to work? So like she's thinking about and manifesting or trying to manifest things to come to her versus going to the things that she wants. What? Who said you're satanic? I didn't say you're a satanic witch of the wild woods. I know you're not. Nobody said you were satanic. Did I miss something? Witch of the Wild Woods is not satanic. Wicca is not Satanism. That's a whole different thing. So Page of Cups, she's trying to manifest right now, y'all. She's thinking like, how could I manifest? What can I do to bring in the money? What can I do to bring Salah closer to me? Oh, see, are you pagan? Nice. All right. Oh, yikes. Next card down is the Queen of Swords. So while she's manifesting, like with the Queen of Swords, notice the swords. The Queen has a sword, but the sword, she's not got the sword upright. The sword is sheathed and it's laying beside her and she's thinking. Like for right now, the sword it's not held aright. Like I'm going into battle right now. The Queen of Swords, she's thinking. She's like, I'm not fighting for now. I'm going to lose the battle so I could win the war. Like this is a time of retreat with Chantal. Like she got her ass kicked on Locale Live. She was humiliated. She was embarrassed. And then she got in trouble with Salah. And she's basically retreating now to the back of the battlefield. And she's sitting at the back of the battlefield with her sword. Like, I'm not fighting for now. I'm not going to fight. It would be wise for me not to fight. I'm not fighting. She's thinking. Like this, the person is like, they're deep in contemplation. They're thinking, thinking about what to do. Thinking about what to do. And I keep focusing on the flags behind her. And one of them is red. Like she's too busy focusing on the battle and not enough on the red flags. The flags that are right next to her. Like it's like making one thing a priority that really isn't so much of a priority and ignoring the things that are a priority. So she's in retreat mode right now, y'all. She's in retreat mode. Like, I'm not charging into the battlefield right now because I'm not feeling strong. I'm feeling weak. But just look at this card. Look at the flags behind her. The flags are right there. So she's just like retreating, being quiet, shutting her mouth, putting away her sword for now because she's not ready to fight. Ooh. So we got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. She is, okay, like tell me about this Ace of Cups. I want to know more. Who? Really? She's got something in the works. She's trying to make something happen with the Ace of Cups. And then we've got the Sun card. and the Page of Wands. She's got something's going on there. I need to know more. We got the Four of Swords. Yeah, like I feel like the energy with her is she is curled up in a nest. Oh God. A feeling of lethargy, of wanting to retreat into a dark corner and just curl up and not be seen. Hi, Grateful Life. Like she just wants to hide right now. She literally wants to hide. She wants to hide. And notice the heart. Notice the heart here in the corner. Like she's like she wants to curl up with her thoughts and her memories and just not be a part of things. Like she wants to go back to the house and just hide. Like she's in full retreat mode. And we've got the Ace of Swords here. I feel like the Ace of Swords card, no, we're not on the T deck. We're on the Light Seers Tarot, Neon Light. So to me, this staircase represents the downward spiral. Like you got to go all the way down at the bottom to see the light, but it's just like the downward spiral. Like her fighting this downward spiral. Like there's a downward spiral happening inside of her mind right now. She is spiraling. Like she's fighting her own mind. She's fighting her own thoughts. Like there's a little bit of light in there, but it's just, you got all of this stuff spiraling around the light. Like there's a little bit of light, but not much. Okay. Then we have we got the king. Ooh. So we've got the King of Swords. So whereas the Queen of Swords, her knife was sheathed, the King of Swords has his knife out ready to rock and roll. You know, the King of Swords is a bad boy. Like pretty boy. Look at him. Look. The King of Swords has his sword out. He's like, I could get up anytime I want to and cause some damage. So she doesn't want to fight, but he's like, you want to fight? We can fight. I'm ready right now. The Six of Cups. She's thinking a lot about her childhood. Like she's regressing a lot back into her childhood and wanting a friend, wanting a buddy. Like she's been regressing back to her childhood in her head, like the good old days. And with the Knight of Swords, like she's chasing after something that does not belong to her. Hunting. The Knight of Swords, the person's got a bow on its back and they're chasing after a hawk. It's almost like a predator running after prey. But the thing is, they're both predators because the hunter is chasing a hawk, which is an apex predator. So it's like one predator chasing after another predator. All right. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. What do you want to say? The person's holding on to the one wand almost arrogantly, like, this is mine, you know? They're almost holding on to it arrogantly, like, this is my wand. It's a big stick that glows in the dark, you know? But there's only one wand. And that light won't last forever. But for right now, like she's putting on the brave face of, this is my wand and I'm a big deal, and I'm just some YouTube celebrity, da 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 da. You know, so there's still the vanity face going on. The Empress, she wants to give birth to new ideas, new creativity. Like this is what she wants to be. She wants to be like everything. She wants to be this. She wants to be the Empress. But she can't be. Why? Because she's the Hanged Man. This is what you want to be, Foodie. This is what you are. Like you're literally in limbo when you're stuck. So there's those cards. Let me pull out another tea deck for her. Just for her. Hope you guys are enjoying the reading. I'm just pulling out all kinds of decks here. Okay. What do we got? Show me something. Anything. What's the tea? Or you know what? Locks to Love. What is this? Okay. What do we got here? Oh, that's the True Self Tarot cards. Oh, that's like a regular tarot. All right, so we're going to go on to... No. Now we got the Blocks to Love Oracle. If y'all can give a thumbs up to the stream, I would certainly appreciate it. It would help other people find my channel and enjoy the readings right along with y'all. So, okay. All right, so like how does she feel about Salah? Like what's going on with those two? Like, ooh, she's frustrated. She's so frustrated with him right now. Oh, I'm feeling the inner toddler in her. Oh, she's mad. Like, I don't want to. That's what I keep hearing. I don't want to. Putting her lip out. Oh, the fireworks have already started. She's being compliant, but she's not being truly compliant. She's being defiantly compliant. Like it's just rebellious, stubborn compliance. Like, yeah, okay, fine. Like it's already started. The resentment is already started. Fine. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. Fine. She's mad. She's mad that he's got control right now. She's big mad. She liked having it. She doesn't like being controlled. She's letting him. She's letting him think that he's got control. She's letting him think that he's got control. You go ahead and you think that you have control of me. Go ahead. I'll let you think that way for now until I pull rank on you. But she's letting him get away with it for right now. Thank you, Sour Cat. It's okay, Samantha. So glad you could make it. Hi, Tammy. So, okay. How does Chantal feel about Salah? What's his energy with her? Her energy with him? Like, defiant. Very defiant. Oh, I feel her defiance. That bottom lip is stuck out. Like her brows are like those angry bird brows are just like cinched in her forehead. She's big mad. She's in trouble. She's in the punishment corner. All All right. How does she feel about him? It's okay, Kathy. Everybody, like, I'm doing this early, so I get it. Everybody's at work. My bad. I just wanted to do this while I've got time and energy. Okay. All right. So what does he feel for her? Yikes. So the first card down is trust issues. He's got trust issues with Foodie. He does not trust her. And the more she does, the less trust he has in her. He doesn't trust her for anything. He doesn't trust her. He doesn't trust her word. He doesn't trust her promises. He doesn't trust anything about her. Oh, that's interesting. So she also feels he's got some gender stereotypes. Maybe he's old fashioned with parts of his thinking about what he feels a woman should be or should do. So, like, you know, like he's got some fetishes. We all know that, but he's also got some very old fashioned ways of thinking and stereotypes. And she's trying hard to be something she's not, to try to fit into that stereotype, but it's not working. She also acknowledges he's got lack of self-commitment. Like, he is not committing to her because he doesn't want to. He is not being open to receive love. Like, she is closed off from him. She can feel that. That he's using the victimhood as much as she is. That he has a lack of self-confidence. Self-judgment is a problem. Hi, Peach. He's got self-destructive patterns, which this is actually both of them with that. False self-beliefs. He's had some past disappointments, which he hasn't let go of. Something happened before that he's held on to and he's not let go of. He needs to work through that. Subconscious projections, like he's projecting something of another. And there's a lot of self-blame. And I think she takes advantage of some of these things like this. Like, he does a lot of self-blame, like it's my fault. And she takes advantage of that. Like, she sees all of his worst points and she's taking advantage of it. So, like, he's got some issues too. And she finds the weakness and she will exploit it for her own ill-gotten gains. Where did I put the box? There it is. Yep, she's a manipulator. That's all right. I think he's got some things in his past he don't want to talk about. Not to the extent of Foodie, but she's like a shark with blood in the water. You show her a weakness or something about you and she will jump on it. Oh, look, we got our first troll, y'all. He's so cute. But you know what? I'm doing a reading. Confirm. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. I love when the trolls come in. They're fun. I love playing video games. Like a video game during my tarot. Like, I can multitask, y'all. Don't worry. I can multitask. Me and my mods, we like to play Whack-A-Troll. It's the most fun game in the world. You guys ought to try it. It's great. Exactly. Whack-A-Troll. So we did one for Chantal. We did one for Salah. Did I miss anybody? Did I get any more? I think I got both of them. Should I do one on the both of them together? I think I should do one of both together. Like, what's in the works for the both of them? What do we got? We got all these tarot decks. All of them. Who are you? Ooh, don't these look pretty? Speaking of mirrors, since Neo Tarot, like mirrors were all over the place in her reading, I think it's only appropriate I should use this one. Let's do this one. I don't think I've used with this one before. Oh, there's the booklet that goes with it. There's not many of these cards. So, oops. Let me fix them real quick because these cards are all effed up. These are such pretty cards. Why have I not used them before? Because I got too many decks and I can't keep track of them. That's why. Answer my own question. I love when I do that. Let's see. His dad. Y'all give me a minute. Let me fix this. You guys want me to do a reading on his dad? I'll do one on dad. Let me do like one short thing on the two of them first, and then I will address dad. What do you guys think? I'll do one on dad. Let me just take care of these two first. Since I'm here, since I've got the deck in my hand, why not? I'm picking up on dad's energy right now while I'm shuffling for Salah and Chantal. Dad is concerned. I'm picking up on his energy like he's concerned. I'm seeing him like he's standing up and he's just thinking. He's concerned. He's very concerned. Like he's not losing his mind, but he's not happy. He's very concerned about everything. He's concerned. That much I do know. What you know what the energy also like he feels hopeless. There's nothing he could do. Salah is an adult man. What can he do? He's not happy, but it's like there's a feeling of hopelessness of like, what can I do? I'm his father, but what can I do? I can't stop him from seeing her. So he's just concerned. Like his hands are tied. So he's thinking. Dad is thinking. Dad is thinking. Hey, Hale. Dad is in thinking mode right now. He's got his thinking cap on. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say about Salah and Chantal. What is the energy between them? How things are going to play out? Ooh, ouch. Can I have another? Because I'd like to see. So, okay. First card down is Triumph of Lies. Like everybody's true face is getting revealed. Like whatever she thought of him, whatever he thought of her, it's like there's no more, damn it. There's no more veil. Like when they first met, they each had a veil up. Like he had his false image, she had her false image. They couldn't see each other clearly. Now they do. Like I see you for what you are, and you see me for what I am. We're facing each other on real terms here. They also are hiding their true self. Like there's an acknowledgement of, I've been hiding who I am from you. You've been hiding who you are from me. Like everybody's true self is being revealed. The lies are breaking down quick, fast. The child I was meant to be. So they're both longing to go back. Like the sense of wanting to rewind the clock. The feeling is, I wish I never met you. I wish we never met. I wish I never knew your name. I wish I never saw your face. Like they want to go back in time to when they never met. Like the child I was meant to be. Like they both want to be happy. But they're not going to find it with each other. They'll find it without each other. But as long as they're together, that the inner child is not going to be able to play or be happy or be joyous, because each of them imprisons the inner child from playing, if that makes sense. And yeah, I agree. The dark mirror deck is really, really pretty, Kathy. It's gorgeous. So like there's peaceful amongst the thorns. So like everything around both of them is very, very prickly. It's like I am surrounded in thorns. So I'm just going to sit completely still and pretend the thorns aren't there. Almost in a meditative yoga position. Like I'm just going to shut my mouth and be all Zen-like, or try to be Zen-like, because the thorns are all around me. And if I make a move, they're going to prick me. They're going to get me. They're going to come get you. Oh, that's interesting. So this card, the bride in a cage, came up this way. So it's inverted. So it looks like somebody's going to be getting out of the cage real quick. The bride in a cage, the imprisoned bride, came out inverted, which means like she's getting out of that cage. She's getting out of the cage. She's going to break free. She's going to break free of the cage. Because like she, and this is why the bride in the cage that wants to be free wants to be queen of her own world. You know, basically Chantal's saying, fuck that cage. I don't need that cage. I want to step out of that cage and be queen of my own world. Dun, dun, dun. Here I am. She wants to walk out of that cage and be happy. She'll never be happy inside that cage. And she knows it. They're both blinded to the pain. They're like, if I don't see it, if I don't hear it, it doesn't matter. And they both have been masquerading, wearing a mask. They're wearing masks in front of each other. Like that's going to come to a screeching halt. And they both have been approaching each other with an artificial heart. Like the I love yous are so fake and so funny. She doesn't mean the words I love you, and neither does he. They just been going through the dialogue, going through the script, but neither one of them means what they say. There's no emotion behind what they say. And there's going to be no love lost when this is over. I won't cry for you. Like there is just neither one of them cares about each other. I won't cry for you. Like there's no true. Neither one of them are attached to one another. So when this is over, they won't cry for one another. They won't cry. One more, Spirit? Okay, one more. Okay, so this was upside down. Today or tomorrow? And this was this way. So they both might be kind of stuck in limbo about deciding when to end it. And that might be why it came in upside down. But it looks like they're calling the storm. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get nasty. Yes, it is. And for those who are wondering what deck that is, it's the Dark Mirror deck. There you go. Oracle cards. And it comes with a booklet and everything for those who want to get it, just so you know what it looks like. Where'd the box go? There it went. All right, so let me put these back, and we'll do a quick reading on Salah's dad, like where his head is at, because I know y'all are curious about Daddy. What's Daddy thinking? What's he doing? For that, we're going to use the True Self Tarot cards. All right, Dad. Yeah, with the last, we're going to do this reading really quick, and then I'll do like the fun reading. The fun one, like the funny made up one. So if you guys enjoyed this this tarot live tonight, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Maybe if you give a thumbs up, then other people can find this reading as well. You know what, Foodie Cutie Gamer? That song has been in my head. And there's a really old country song that's been in my head for days. It's like an earworm. Michael Martin Murphey, Taking Chances. It's about a guy who takes chances. Like, that song has been in my head for days. I haven't thought about that song in years. But a guy who's basically a risk taker. I feel that pertains to Foodie, because she's all about taking risks and just being a daredevil of sorts. But yeah, I've been thinking about that song too, Foodie Cutie Gamer. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Yeah, I know that song. You know another song that might fit what Salah is feeling, that's by Phil Collins and Genesis, I Don't Care. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. I never believed you much anyway. Anyway, let's do a reading on Dad. Let's do one on him. Oh, there go the damn cards. Where'd you go? Why did you get off the table in the first place? Here we go. All right, Daddy. Salah's dad. Like, I feel like his energy, it's worried, it's concerned, and he feels like he can't do anything. He can't step in and fix this. He's like, I can't. Literally, he's saying to me, like, I can't do anything. He's an adult. I can't do anything. Is she in a hotel room right now? Is she live? I'm not watching YouTube right now. I've been doing my tarot live for about an hour and 34 minutes. I don't know where she's at. Is she in a hotel room? Is it a Motel 6? Oh, if she were only in a Motel 6. All that trash talking about a Motel 6. She was in a hotel room. The door was a hotel. I don't watch her either. I'm going to have to check that out later. She's not live. Okay. I'll have to look. I'll have to see. All right. That would be karma. All the shit that she talked about FFG. I bet you live in a Motel 6 room. Bitch, you can't even afford Motel 6 right about now. You can't afford a Super 8. You can't afford a Holiday Inn. What are you talking about? Motel 6. You wish you had a Motel 6 room. At least it wouldn't have fleas in it. That's what you get for putting down people in their living situation. That's what you get. You like dessert, Foodie? You like carbs? How about some humble pie? Girl World will give you all you want. Karma's giving you all kinds of humble pie. Eat up, sweetheart. Eat up. All right. All right, Dad. All right. We're ready. Oh. All right. So what is Dad feeling? Okay. First card down is the Wheel of Fortune. The whole thing with Chantal and Salah, it's Dad has been on a literal, like, I want to say roller coaster. I know that's not a roller coaster. It's a Ferris wheel. But it's, to me, I just keep seeing roller coaster. This whole thing's been a roller coaster for Dad. Like up, down, up, down, up, down, around, 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 around. Like he's like he can't make sense of it all. Like he can't make heads or tails of this whole thing. Like he's standing from a distance, watching the two of them go round and round with each other, just making each other dizzy with toxicity, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. Let's see. I need to put down a few more cards. Excuse me. He knows that this whole thing between Chantal and Salah, it's about money. It's definitely about money. He's acknowledging that this is a money deal, has been from the very beginning, that Salah's purpose of being around Chantal is money. He's also acknowledging that Salah wants to be a boss. He wants to be the King of Pentacles. Like he wants to stand shoulder to shoulder with his father and say, like, I'm somebody too. Also, with the King of Pentacles, I feel that represents Dad as well. Dad is sitting in the background in the shadows. He doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want to be heard, but he's watching. Like he's not pleased. He's not pleased at all. He feels very estranged away from Salah, like there's a lot of distance. He feels like Salah is lost. He's lost his way. He's wandered away from the family, that he is just, like acting like a hitchhiker of sorts, like just hitching his way through life, sticking his thumb out and getting a ride with whoever picks him up. Like he doesn't feel like Salah has any stability. And it makes him like he's just scared for that. there is some distance between himself and Salah. They're not that close. Like Salah has wandered away from the pack. I get a sense of wandering away. Let's see. The King of Swords. Ooh. Let's see. At the King of Cups. Dad is someone you don't want to fuck around with. Dad is quiet, but Dad is determined. Like, look at that look in the eye. Like, Dad has not been all the way pushed to the breaking point, but he's going to get pushed. Like, he is just like, he's going to reach a point of like, that's enough. That's enough. And with the King of Cups, I feel like he's got money. He's not wealthy, but he's got influence. And he's thinking right now. Dad is thinking. He's thinking, like, what can I do to stop this, to slow it down? Something. He's thinking. He is so thinking. So with the Sun card, he's holding on to a bit of hope that all of this will break apart. He's basically he's reaching for some bit of hope. With the Ten of Wands, he's understanding that for things to break apart, the masks have to come off, that they each have to see each other for what they really are. Like he's acknowledging that there's been some game playing here on both sides, that there's a lies being told on both sides, that this is one gigantic, fucked up, toxic masquerade of fuck all sorts. So it's like, it's just, he's acknowledging that there needs to be a reality check. And the lies need to stop. Okay. There might be an offer. There might be an offer from Dad. Perhaps a bribe. Dad he might have already tried once. I think he tried once. I think the family has come forward to Chantal and they tried to bribe her to go away. He's going to try again. Like there's going to be some kind of offer, or, trying to make peace with Salah, or like, I keep feeling somebody approaching another person with roses, like, let's make peace, let's make nice, or some kind of bribe of like, if we give you this much money, will you please go away? Like he's trying to figure something out that works. So like, I feel like somebody's going to approach somebody with a rose of like a bribe, a gift, a promise of money. If we pay you, will you go away? Or Salah, come back to the family. Like there's going to be some kind of bridge building of sorts. The Knight of Pentacles. Let's see. Let me see. All right, so I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles, somebody on their horse. Pardon me. And you got the Six of Pentacles. So Dad is of the mind that he's got to learn. Salah's got to learn. He's got to go through his struggles. The Five of Pentacles. He's got to go through his struggles. He's got to. He's got to go through his struggles to learn. Yep. We got the Tower card right here. It's like, you got to struggle. You've got to struggle, sir. So like the Tower is coming for him too. Like this, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And again, dad feels hopeless. That like just I keep going back to that. Dad feels hopeless, doesn't know what to do. It just keeps going in circles right now. Oh, but the breaking away of vanity with the 9 of Pentacles. And then we've got the Death card, which it signals rebirth. Death is not physical death. It's rebirth. You know, if the forest is tarnished, you got to burn it down in order to plant new seeds. So there's dad. Dad is not happy. Dad is not going to put up with this shit much longer, but he's like, I can't do anything for right now, but he's going to reach a place and a point with it all where he's like, I'm going to use whatever means necessary to fix this. What's that? Where there is smoke, there is Chantal looking for. Good one. Good one. All right, so I was given a suggestion for doing like the fun tarot reading on Chantal's Fupa fleas, the flea family. What do y'all think? Shall I do a reading on the Fupa fleas? Where's my there it is. Shall I do a reading on the Fupa fleas? Shall I do it? All right. We're doing this is a fun parody reading, like Chantal's story time, only much more fun on the Fupa fleas. Exactly, Teardrop. Nah, I don't want to do a reading on Teardrop. But God, it sounded like Chantal when I said that. Ew, I watch her too much. If y'all can give a thumbs up to this stream, I sure would appreciate it. It would help other people find my channel. Maybe they can be entertained too. And thank you for those who are giving the thumbs up, or if you want to sub or leave a comment. Hey, do what you want to do. I'm power to the people. Let the people do what they want to do. All right, so we're doing. This is on the Fupa fleas. What is going on, Fupa fleas? The Fupa fleas. I feel their energy right now, y'all. The Fupa fleas. They are not pleased. They were just minding their business. You understand? They were minding their business. They weren't hurting anybody, and they got brought into this shit. They did not consent to be brought on Chantal's channel, to be talked about, to be photographed. They don't like it. They're pissed off. They were just in the sand, minding their business, and they got scooped up by Salah and put in some disgusting bucket and then put in a hamster's cage. They don't deserve that. Fleas' lives matter. They're not happy. They want to talk to us. They're mad. They're like, we thought we were the parasites, and then you brought us in this apartment. And now we see a bigger parasite than us, and this bitch is going to suck everything dry. How are we going to eat? What are we going to eat? She's sucking the life out of everything. How are we going to eat? We're going to starve to death. This is bullshit. How can we compete with that? She's a 500-pound flea. How are we going to compete with her? That ain't fair. Boo. That's not right. All right. All right, Fleas. What have you got to say? What would you like to say to us? Tell us what's going on. Give us the tea, Fleas. We're girl world. We're nosy bitches. We like the dirty tea. We don't like it clean. We like a little bit of dirt in it. Tell us what you know. Tell us what's going on. Give us all the dirty shit going on Chantal. All right. We're getting started. Well, the Fleas are not happy. The Fleas want me to tell all of you that before Chantal, they were living in a perfectly fine mound of sand with some shells and pebbles and dirt. And they were fine with it. Like they had just set up housekeeping, surrounded by warmth. They were good. They weren't hurting anybody. And then they got brought to an absolute fucking landfill where they could not bury in the sand where it's warm. They're like, what just happened here? We went from being in earth to a junkyard. There's nowhere to bury ourselves. It's a landfill. It smells like shit and barracuda and ricotta and sweat and old cheese. This is unacceptable. What happened to our sandcastle? We built it. And then it got taken away from us by a moron who woofs at people. So, yeah, they're not happy about living in that landfill. They're not happy at all. They're like, we deserve better. We were robbed of our home. That's right. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Flea, she is so distraught that, poor thing, she needs a caregiver. She's like, she saw the state of Chantal's house, and she was like clutching her chest, going, I need a caregiver. I need a caregiver. Like she just beside herself. Mr. Flea could not console her. She needed a caregiver. She was like, she almost had a heart attack looking at the state of the house with the mummified food and the fruit flies and everything else. And they weren't happy about their neighbors. Once the Fleas found out who their neighbors were, they weren't pleased because fruit flies gave them no peace. The fruit flies were harassing the Fleas because, the fruit flies can fly around. And the flea and bothering the Fleas, just the fruit flies were being assholes and just buzzing around their head. The fruit flies were being trolls. They were trolling the Fleas. They're like, aha, you can't fly. So yeah, Mrs. Flea needed a caregiver. Hello, Marianne. So Mrs. Flea was in a state of distress. And the fruit flies, you want to know how much of a dick they were? The fruit flies, they were talking to the Fleas and saying, look, you want out of here? There's only one way out. We got wings, you don't. Hey, Mia, thank you for the super chat. I love your tarot live streams. Your chats are fun too. I need a good laugh. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So the fruit flies being absolute dicks. And they were telling the Fleas, look, you want out? There's only one way out. We got wings and you don't. If you want out of here, you gotta find some kind of currency. We want money. Like the fruit flies were like saying, hey, we don't care if you got no wings. Not our problem. You want out? You better find some kind of currency. Like bring something to the table. Bring us like a rotten apple. Bring us an orange. Bring us a cherry. Bring us something we can lay eggs on. So yeah, the bribery Blackmail was discussed between the fruit flies and the fleas. And there was a bit of jealousy. You know, the fleas were jealous of the fruit flies because they could get out and they could not. They were stuck inside the landfill. So there was some green-eyed jealousy there. And Mr. Flea had some intuition. Mr. Flea had some intuition, about the fruit flies. He's like, let me just use my intuitive nature. Let me tap into these chakras of mine. I have intuition about something. Something that is top secret. That's right. Mr. Flea was like, I've got intuition as something secretive. So with this top secret information, Mr. Flea thought to himself that he could heal Mrs. Flea and bring her some healing. Bring her some absolute healing. So with this intuitive information, this intuitive feeling, Mr. Flea, when searching through the mountains of garbage where all the rotten fruit was, and he found the fruit where the fruit flies were laying their eggs. And he's like, you guys are going to be dicks and you're not going to get us out of here. I know where your babies are. So you want to play that game? Hello, I'm a flea. I suck the life out of things. Do you want me to destroy the next generation for you? Because I know where all your eggs are buried. All right. So yeah, the flea, Mr. Flea called out the flies on their greed. They're like, you need to cut that out. So there was a lot of fake news and propaganda going on. There was a lot of shit talking going on between both for a while. But the fruit flies knew the flea had the power because the flea, it's a parasite that sucks the life out of things. So they knew that Flea had the power, kill the next generation. And there was a power struggle. There's a definite power struggle between the fruit flies and the fleas. But then they came to an agreement. In the midst of all the fighting, they came to an agreement. They're like, why are we fighting each other? Why are we going after each other? When there's a female in the house that we both can't stand. Let's torment her a little bit. So they reached an agreement that the fruit flies would lay their eggs on all the rotten fruit, and the fleas would attach themselves to Chantal at night and suck her blood because she's got plenty. So let's team up together and torment this bitch. Let's go after the real enemy here instead of each other because we're both in the insect world. Why are we fighting? Because they see her as a false person. And it was a success. It was an absolute success because the fruit fly population, it grew. The fleas, they expanded their family to 600 versus 6. The population grew rather quickly. Mrs. Flea was rather busy with Mr. Flea, if you know what I mean. They were not out of bed for long. So Chantal's mental health was affected, but who cares? Because we don't give a shit. No talk of a parental figure. Chantal was bitten by fleas so badly one night. She's like, I want my mommy. But mommy says, no one cares. So Chantal feels trapped by all the insects ganging up on her. And the fruit flies and the fleas, they sometimes change places, like one pretending to be the other. Sometimes the fleas will glue wings on their back to fool Chantal into thinking that they're the fruit flies, so that Chantal doesn't kill them. Again, there's blackmail. Both the fleas and the fruit flies are like, bitch, let us out, or we're gonna make your life a living hell. Blackmail, we're gonna bite you. The fleas have threatened to crawl inside Chantal's rotted panties if they don't get what they want. They're serious. They're absolutely serious. So, like, you don't even know. We're everywhere. We've got friends, we've got cousins, relatives, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, nieces, nephews. We'll call in the whole family. We'll get in between your bed sheets. And they finally made it outside. Chantal gave in to the blackmail. She let him outside. And then once they were outside, they flipped the middle finger. They put up a flag and said, "Fuck you, April Fools." And then they all threw a party. A fun time was had by all. Both the fruit flies and the fleas made it out. And there was a ritual. They had to do a ritual. They had to do a cleansing to cleanse themselves of Chantal, to get rid of her evil, because the fruit flies nor the fleas wanted the curse of Chantal's energy on their next generation. And evil spirits were exorcised with the rituals, and so they had to, kill it with poison, the demons that came out of this bad energy. And they basically stomped on it and said, "You're a fraud." And law enforcement was contacted because they felt like they had been wronged. It made the papers, the Kuwaiti news. It was front page news. Fleas and fruit flies level charges against obese, offensive woman. Yeah, page 1. And then there was an absolute collapse. There was a collapse. Like the insect world, it suffered a win, and everybody was happy. Yay! And interestingly enough, there was an intermingling of the species. A fruit fly and a flea fell in love. So now there's like a flying flea. There's a hybrid. Y'all be careful. Yep. Yeah. The fleas, there's a species of sand fleas that can fly. See, exactly. They fell in love. They fell in love. It's a real love story. A flying, buzzing, scratching, itchy thing. And that's this new hybrid breed. It has an ego. Look at us, we're better than you. But there is a debt. There's a serious debt. What debt is there? The debt is this new breed. Like they got to go back to the desert. They got to go back. You got to go back home, sand fleas. It's where you belong. It's where you want to be. Go. Because that ego is evil. Evil. But the hybrid sand flea fruit fly thing, it's very sad. Very, very sad. Doesn't want to go back. And so there was a burial. There was a burial for the rotted panties. That's right. They buried Chantal's rotted panties in the desert in tribute, in memorial to the time spent at the oceanside villa where both species waged war. They fought the battle in Kuwait amongst each other in honor of that battle. That's right. And all was well. All was well. So that's it, y'all. That's the story of fruit fly, sand fly. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And I made all that shit up. Turd drop. Hey, you know what? It's not the flea's fault. They were, like I said, they're just minding their business. They were just in the sand, minding their business, and they got taken out of the sand. So you can't get mad at them for anything they did after that. They are not to blame. They did nothing wrong. Well, thank you, Mia. Can you imagine just being in the sand, minding your business, and here comes Scatman scooping you out of the sand by the bucket full and putting you in a bucket to put you in a hamster's cage? Seriously? I'd be pissed off too. Taken against my will. Anyway, so that's it for the readings, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to go and get some stuff done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. So I'm going to go and thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much, everybody. And before we go, y'all, if you haven't checked out Neo Tarot's newest reading of Foodie, please do. It's really something. It's really something. Just look up Neo Tarot Foodie Beauty and you'll find it. It's the saga one. I just reacted to it too, but you can find the link via my react or you can go to her channel. So y'all check that out if you can, as soon as you can. You'll really, it's really eye-opening. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Yeah, Fupa fleece. Bye, everybody. Y'all be good.